So I'm in 10th grade and this kid's finally just aggravated me to my limit. I picked up a chair, threw it on top of him, jumped on him, beat the dog shanks out of him. Got suspended. Makes sense. You're not supposed to do that kind of thing in school. I'm Chris Cave. This is Ridonkulous TV. Tuesday, stay away from stupid. Last week, a 2nd grade boy was suspended from school for 2 days. His offense? He had a gun. Well, you should suspend a little boy who brought a gun to school. But wait, he didn't bring the gun to school. He made the gun. This was not even crafting class. This was lunch. He made it from a Pop-Tart. Joshua Welch, 2nd grade, probably 7 or 8 years old, was suspended when he bit into his Pop-Tart at lunch, creating what the principal and teacher felt resembled a pistol. Little Joshua tried to explain, no, I was trying to make a mountain. Where they got pistol out of this, I'll never know, but maybe it came from this. They claimed that he pointed the Pop-Tart at the ceiling and said, bang, bang, thus becoming a threat to his fellow classmates. Do you have any idea how stupid it sounds to say he pointed his Pop-Tart at the ceiling and said, bang, bang? It sounds stupid because it is stupid. Now, I don't feel like the little boy was a threat to anybody in the school, and I certainly don't believe, at least I hope, that the school administrators didn't think that either. But he was likely suspended because of the overwhelming zero tolerance policy that has just gripped this nation's schools after the recent tragedy in Newtown, Connecticut. Here's an idea. Well, first let me explain. I do agree with a zero tolerance policy against guns, and I mean guns that actually hold some sort of ammunition, not strawberry filling with little sprinkles on it. Schools need to have a zero tolerance against stupidity with their teachers. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just cut to the chase and say how I feel about this whole situation. If you are a kid and tomorrow you're planning on having Pop-Tarts during snack time or at lunch, eat them as quick as you can. Just cram them in your mouth. Don't let anyone even see what it is. Just eat for survival, okay? Don't even try to enjoy it. Leave your creativity at home. I hate that you have to do that, okay? But unfortunately, little Joshua has proven to us that sometimes teachers can be idiots. Sometimes. And if you are a school teacher or you're a principal and you're watching this episode and you think that a 7-year-old boy needs to be suspended because he shaped his Pop-Tart into a gun, you are stupid. You're stupid, and I don't want you teaching our future generations. Quit your job, go work at a sewage plant or something, because you're completely full of it, okay? You are a danger to our students and to our future. Quit your job. I don't care how much education you've got, okay? Do it today, because you're stupid, all right? There are too many people who actually care about our kids that are more than willing and waiting to take your place. That's what I think. Now I want to know what you think. Should Joshua have received such a harsh punishment? Should his teacher and principal and administrators across the board be given stupidity training because they cannot decipher the difference between a threat and kids just being kids? And what about this teacher from Indiana? Would you want him teaching your children after writing said comment on chalkboard? Is he really a threat? Or does he just not know when to stay away from stupid? Leave your comments below. I do want to know what you guys have to say about this. If you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to this page. If you like the story that you heard today, click on that thumbs up, please. It helps us out quite a bit. Guys, please follow us on our social media pages. All the addresses are right there on the screen. You can follow us any way possible. Guys, that about does it for me. I'm Chris Cave. Have a happy today. Have a happy tomorrow. When ridiculous just doesn't seem to be enough, come watch Ridonkulous TV. And I will see you guys later.